TPK3 competitors, we have your very first challenge. In the description, you'll find a link to purchase both of these deck of cards through Amazon. They are not your normal deck of cards. You'll see in the description, you may notice that they are blank. Using just the red deck for right now, we're going to create your own playing cards. So when you open up a box of cards, there's usually 56 cards, 52 playing cards, 2 jokers, and 2 cards that usually have a bunch of words on it. Don't pay attention. I think they maybe give a tutorial on how to play certain games. Anyways, so ace through king. We're going to get a little unique and get these TPK ready. So clubs are going to get green. Spades are going to get orange. I do understand that that'll look red when you use orange. That is okay, but please make sure you use orange. Diamonds are blue. Sharpies are going to be the best thing to use. Hearts, we're sticking with red. So here's an example of my king of hearts. As you can see, there's a terrible and a less terrible king of hearts. Since the king of hearts is red, or hearts are red, you get to use red and black. If it was the diamonds, you can use blue and black. You don't need to add any other additional color, but try to get them as accurate as possible with there's certain special things about certain cards you want to capture it in there. Next, we move on to the jokers. These are your own TPK playing cards. A few things that are required will be your name. Each person will have their own card, and you're going to need to leave space for a team number once we assign that. Team numbers won't come out until we get closer to the event. You can choose to put your team name on this card or not. That is up to you. And then each person can draw themselves. You can draw each other. One person can draw both. That is completely up to you as well. You can draw these with as much or as little detail as possible, but I recommend that you have fun with this. We're not going for who has the best drawing. We're just going for who can capture, I guess, the person the best. But remember that you each have to have your own card. Next, we get to those cards that I don't read, that maybe you do and know what they say. It's not going to be important. What is important is that you use these cards to write down whatever information you feel like you will need during the event. A great example is the Rubik's Cube. I know some of you by now have got the Rubik's Cube mastered. Some of you can't solve it for the life of them and need to look at the algorithms. This is the only place that you can have the algorithms written down for the event. So you can't have a piece of paper printed off, you can't write it down on your arm. This is it. If you're caught with the Rubik's Cube algorithms on anything else, even if you're not using it, if we see that you have it, you will be disqualified from the race. We will consider that cheating. Now, there are going to be other things that you might want to write down on these cards. That's going to be up to you. As we get closer to the event, you might find that out. Right now, probably the only thing you can think of is maybe the Rubik's Cube algorithms. If you do write something on these, leave rubbing alcohol. We'll just wipe them clean so you can start over again. Recap, ace through king on these cards. Each suit has a special color assigned to it. Jokers are you and your teammates' playing cards. And then the cheat sheet cards. If you have any questions at all on what to do with these that I didn't answer or I may have confused you on, please leave it in the comments and I'll answer it. I want everyone to see the questions. Once you are done making your deck of cards, send us a private message, make a post in the TPK competitors group. You can post a picture of you holding your cards on Instagram or Facebook if you're into that sort of thing, and tag Odette and myself or TPK, whatever you want to do, that's fine. The blue deck we're going to hang on to right now. This will come into play a little bit later on as we get closer to the event. Expect the next challenge in probably the next 3 to 4 weeks, maybe sooner. I know some of you do not have teammates that are on social media. Facebook and Instagram will have some posts that will hint at what we want you to know but don't want to directly tell you. We may also post things that, hey, you want to know this. If we post that stuff and your partner is not on social media, share that. Make sure that they know. Also, this video has only been emailed to the people that are currently signed up for the race. It is a public video, though. So if your teammate is not signed up for this race, you might want to share the link for this to them so that way they can get caught up. Otherwise, you're not being a good teammate. I think that's really about it. I think we covered the first challenge. If you're new to TPK, hopefully you'll have fun with the first part of the challenge. As of right now, we do not have a new skill. We are going to dive hopefully what will be considered heavier into the Rubik's Cube on how we can utilize it throughout this race. So we want to get you guys dialed in on the Rubik's Cube and get these cards made. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I made sense.
Nobody's gonna go out with me.
Have you asked anybody yet?
No, but who would? I don't even have any good skills.
What do you mean?
You know, like
land
skills,
climbing,
skills,
carrying stuff.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
Shit just got real. Everybody wanna be a gangster.
So you wanna be a gangster, ho?
Till it's time to do gangster shit.